Hey guys, welcome back to another video on RevAtlas. I'm Sandeep, and in this video we'll be talking about the upcoming Poco X2 smartphone that's set to be announced very soon. Now before we get started, please do make sure to hit the subscribe button and do turn on the bell icon for notifications for more videos like this. So let's start with the facts and then get into the expectations. Throughout 2019, we all hoped for the launch of the Poco F2, but we didn't get it. There was a hint that we'd see something from Poco, as we mentioned in our top 10 upcoming smartphones of 2020 video, but nothing was official. But shortly after entering 2020, Xiaomi made the announcement that we will see the return of Poco as a separate brand, and through several videos we also understood that we will be seeing multiple devices. In fact, we also got the same information from a tipster who sent us photos of what he claims is the Poco F2 Lite. Like we mentioned earlier, we aren't sure just how genuine those photos were, but thought it was worth sharing with you all considering how many of you have been looking forward to Poco. Now, new teasers from Poco themselves reveal that they would be launching the next phone in the Poco lineup in February 2020. Another teaser also hinted that the device would apparently be called the X2. So what can we expect with the Poco X2? So let's start with the rumors. It's rumored that it would be a rebranded version of the Redmi K30, and that sounds plausible. I think going forward, the Redmi brand of phones will be priced between 5K to 20K, while the Mi series will start with Mi A series, perhaps which is below 20K, but the rest of the phones from them will be all upwards of 30 and even 40K perhaps, while the Poco series will consist of phones between 15K to 40K. If that is to be believed, then the space occupied by the K series currently from Redmi would be filled by the Poco like it was in 2018. That means the price point between 20 to 30K or slightly above 30K. Of course, this also means that there would be some competition between the three brands between the 15 to 20K segment especially, but that's inevitable, and at the end it's better to still have competition within the major brand than have it from another brand from outside. However, Poco also seems to be following the mantra of having everything you need and nothing you don't, which means that there is a chance that we could see several, if not a few changes at least to the K30, and they won't launch it as it is. The X2 is likely to be the budget flagship offering, that is the true successor of the F1, and there might be the F lineup as well, which may be the entry to the Poco lineup. However, considering that we had the launch of the Note 8 Pro recently and is still doing well, they may choose to launch the mid-ranger later on, and hence the X2 flagship might come first. There is a chance that in order to still keep the pricing as low as possible and prevent any backlash, some cost-cutting measures also may be taken. For starters, we will probably see the back panel change from glass to polycarbonate like the original Poco F1, and also have a high-end Kevlar edition, as well as you can see in these renders. These renders were made by Yash Purohit, who goes by the handle _YPTech_ on Twitter, and you can check out his other work in the description where I've included links, and he has done a great job with these renders to help you visualize what it could end up looking like, and we have based these off the several leaks that we have seen so far. Considering that the X2 will most likely be a flagship, we could see that it would have a flagship chipset instead of the 730G that's used in the Redmi K30. This is unlikely to be the Snapdragon 865, as the pricing would be too high if they do so, and also would result in some competition with the higher end Mi devices that are also expected to come out this year in India. As a result, we could see the Snapdragon 855 Plus in this, and according to a rumor from Leaker Baba, there's also a chance that we could see a special edition of the X2 come later with an 865, or perhaps at the start itself but at a premium cost point. 855 Plus itself is a great chipset even now, and if priced right, it could still be worth the money. Also, considering how Poco may not follow the half-yearly cycle of upgrading smartphones, this could make sense. The Redmi K30 uses a 6.67-inch 120Hz IPS panel with HDR10 support, and the only other phone with 120Hz screen in India currently is the ROG Phone 2. So there is a chance that they may choose to bring that as it is instead of switching to AMOLED 60Hz or even 90Hz, which would also likely drive the price higher. We could expect the storage options and RAM options with the former starting at 64GB and going all the way up to 256GB, while the latter will start at 6GB and go up to 8GB and maybe even 10 or 12GB for the special 865 powered variant. The K30 also comes with a 4500 mAh battery and 27 watt fast charging, both of which already do seem in line with what you would expect from the Poco F1 successor. The camera setup is also likely to remain the same, and you should expect a quad camera setup at the back with a primary 64MP f1.9 sensor, a secondary ultra-wide 8MP f2.2 sensor, as well as 2MP macro and depth sensing cameras. At the front, you should be getting dual camera cutout with a primary 20MP f2.2 camera and a secondary 2MP depth sensor as well. Since it's an IPS panel, the fingerprint scanner that's located on the side of the phone will likely still remain, and the pricing is likely to remain the same as well, and if there's an increase, it would be around 1 to 2K max from the price point that the Poco F1 was initially launched at. That's it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, do let us know in the comment section below, and also let us know what your expectations are about the upcoming Poco X2 smartphone or the other smartphones that are expected to launch within the Poco sub-brand itself. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you again in the next one.